Hey Physique Freaks, how's it going? Scott Tuesday on MetabolicMasterpiece.com. I have complete footage from our chest and bicep workout coming at you here, beginning with some dumbbell flies, which is always great for enhancing that mind-muscle connection with your pecs before you move on to some of those bigger compound movements. Really focusing on getting that squeeze, that big contraction, squeezing my upper arms against my chest at the top. My range of motion may be a little short compared to some people. I find when I get too deep a stretch there, my rear delts and my upper back really cramps up. I feel the tension leaving my pecs. So I just kind of work within my own personal range of motion, just nice, slow, controlled movement. Feel the stretch, but still keeping that tension on the pecs and then squeezing on the way up. Here we got Rick going for the dumbbell chest press. So just going back to those flies, we did 3 sets and aiming for about 8 to 10 reps there. And moving on to flat dumbbell chest press. This month we've been training kind of intuitively. So it's been a bit of a deload because I wasn't feeling well for, I don't know, about 10 days there with a head cold. Feeling much better this week. I'll get some of this footage coming at you later on in the week, but so I was kind of treating it as a deload week and just kind of training intuitively. If I didn't feel like going too heavy, if I didn't have it in me, I was going to reduce the weight and go for higher reps. And sometimes I've had it in me to really push out some heavy weight. This is my buddy Jay, who's been joining us lately. You're going to see more of him in future videos. Just a young pup at 37 years old, so we felt like we needed to, we're getting up there. I'm going to be 40 this year. Rick's 52. We needed to kind of lower our average age, so we got some young blood here. Jay is, he's been training in a powerlifting gym locally, so he's used to really training in the 3 to 5 rep range. So this is all like completely new to him, training for higher reps and shorter rest and all that kind of stuff. So it's been interesting to see his progress over the past week, how he's kind of adapted to our style of training, and interesting to hear the feedback from him and how it feels, like the muscle tension, the muscle soreness afterwards, how it's a little easier on the joints, ligaments, tendons. So it's going to be real fun following his progress, his journey. Bottom line, we have a lot of fun training together. Real good guy. We all get along quite well here. The only thing missing is probably some tattoos on my arms. I'm feeling a little out of place here. But here I am, dumbbell chest press. I think I got 90 pounds or 95 pounds. Again, just nice controlled movement. Then we moved on to the decline bench press. So far, just some straight sets, just having some fun. Just kind of, I want to say a bit mindless in terms of programming. Pretty straightforward, but getting back to the basics works exceptionally well. You don't have to be overly creative all the time. This has been going really well for us here. I've got a bit of a wider grip here, still sticking with that. It's been feeling really well going wide. I've had to decrease the weight because of it. Actually, this was taken a week ago. This week I bumped up the weight. 2 plates has been, I think I've been hammering out 10 reps with 2 plates, so it's been making some pretty good progress in that department. But definitely the wider grip, I'm just feeling it a lot better in the pecs. I must admit, it's a little bit different on the decline bench compared to incline and flat going with the wide grip. Here we got a superset going, so we're beginning with the incline bench press, and we're going to be moving over to the cable chest press. Just like 6 to 8 reps here. Again, pretty controlled. Rick's just working with his personal range of motion wherever he feels that he can maintain that tension in his pecs. Definitely getting burnt out there. This is all in all fairly low volume for us. We're not really taxing ourselves all that much. Again, a bit of a deload, and
this was tough. Second go around.
Looking forward to the next phase where we really crank up the volume and really test our limits. Rick's pecs really pop out on this one as he's squeezing. It's pretty tough superset, pretty challenging weight we had here for second set. All right, my turn to go at her. I like, with the incline bench, I like to get pretty low, like come pretty damn close to touching my chest. And I like to go a little bit higher up on my pecs. I just feel an incredible stretch across my pecs when I bring that bar a little bit higher, just below my clavicle. And then one of the great things about having Jay with me is he's been teasing me about my calves. And I mean, some people may think it's mean, he's big bad bully, but it's exactly what I needed. I have to admit, I've been slacking off on my calves a little bit for the past couple of months, maybe. Definitely, I didn't train them at all for about 3 weeks to 4 weeks because when I tweaked my knee, a lot of it had to do with my calves there. So I avoided calf training while my knee was healing up. But yeah, you can really become complacent, and that is my stubborn body part, my weakest link, and I really need to step up my game there. So I've actually really appreciated Jay calling me out there with my calves. It doesn't hurt that he's got monster calves there. Jay's lost quite a bit of weight. I'm gonna have to ask him. I think he's lost close to 100 pounds, and just doing awesome. It's been a great time here. He's got some great range there. As a powerlifter, he's used to kind of really bringing that bar down in the chest and getting her up there. But yeah, again, the fatigue from our training is kind of interesting to see that kick in for him. There's his big cows, big calves sticking out there. Just fun. Always fun to have that extra little camaraderie there. I'm sure in the past you've seen my fellow lightweight Adam Wilkes join us. Always fun. We have a blast training in groups of 3, and I think Adam's going to be joining us later this week, possibly Saturday afternoon, getting a workout in there. So that'll be a lot of fun. Looking forward to training with him again. It's been a little while. So that was it for our chest workout. We basically did 3 sets of all that stuff that you just saw there. The dumbbell bench press, the decline bench press, the superset there between the incline press and the cable press. So we're just doing 3 sets of each of that stuff. So moving on to the biceps, we're doing a superset between this machine preacher curl and then some incline dumbbell bicep curls. Both Rick and Jay have me in the bicep department. Their strength is a lot better than mine is. Probably something to do with muscle insertion, attachments, all that stuff. But this is an incredible superset. Pairing up that preacher curl with the incline dumbbell curls, the stretch when you get to this point is absolutely ridiculous. Like you feel that lower aspect of the biceps just on fire here. It's like they're stretching, they're ripping apart. There you can kind of see the upper pecs from. That's one of my favorite areas. Building up there from the incline press. Here, Rick's going to make this look like nothing. That's just saying in the background there. The giant softballs in his arms. Really see him when he's contracting there. Staying nice and lean post-vacation. Looking phenomenal here. So Rick is going with a more narrow grip. I was using the actual handles on the outside there, palms facing up. He's kind of using almost like a hammer curl for that preacher there. So just slightly angled. Feels really comfortable for him. That's his preference with that machine. And for the incline dumbbell curls, likes to keep his shoulders up off the bench there a bit. But notice how he's really keeping those arms back as well. Getting a crazy awesome stretch. That's something that Jay was noticing, is pointing it out to us as we were training. Just the subtle little differences in the form that Rick and I have, but how we look similar in so many different areas. And this is Jay was using the same weight as us, and this exercise, I mean, he just crushed it. I think we were aiming for 10 reps, and he hammered out 20 here. And there's all the tats between him and Rick. I'm thinking I need to get tattoos to fit in with these guys. Cranking it out, making it look effortless. But yeah, initially I think this was the big thing. If you heard me in the background there, I was telling him to slow things down a bit. I think that was one of his tendencies. So used to the fast, explosive movements that really trying to get him to slow down and control the movements was one of kind of the big themes throughout this workout. And as we've been training together for the past week, it's become second nature to him already. It's like each workout we notice a pretty dramatic difference in his form and his control, and it's definitely going to be paying dividends for him. This was a bit of a shock to him. He was strong on that preacher curl and did a ton of reps, caused a lot of metabolic fatigue there and stress. Getting to this incline dumbbell bicep curl, feeling a bit spent there. Big stretch, freaking awesome.
Come on there. Got another one. Get her up there. Get her up there. Nice work.
And then we finished off with some concentration curls. And this has been an exercise. I can't remember the last time I've done concentration curls, but it feels pretty freaking awesome. The contraction is intense. Actually, I was feeling like cramping up here. Doesn't take much when those biceps are fatigued. It's a really good focused contraction. I'm not sure why I haven't done them all that much in the past, but definitely glad that we decided to include them this time around. So again, 3 sets here. We did 3 sets of that superset. We're just basically going back and forth with these arms, and that was the workout. Really enjoyed it. Great pump, great camaraderie. Looking forward to seeing you for tomorrow's video. Catch you soon.